Readout North School is a multicultural school with approximately 650 students. During 2018, we had an incident with a girl who was extremely aggressive in the playground. We wanted to try something different, so I brought her down to the office. I sat her on the floor and gave her the box of Lego. She calmed down, she relaxed. We saw a complete change in her behaviour when she had apologised and then went back into class and calmly carried on. We started to question, could we extend play throughout school?
Who remembers what the colours are on the colour chart? So if we say yellow, who remembers? Happy and excited, that's right. What about purple? Calm. Right. You can choose your minifigure and then place it on the colour that you're feeling. Yes?
They come to me, and initially it's just about building relationships with them, that whole connection through the idea of play, building those relationships so that they feel loved, comfortable, cared for, liked, supported.
It's going to teleport you. How cool is that?
It's about engaging the children back into writing, giving them something that they can manipulate, that they can draw on. And those reluctant writers are often ones that don't talk a lot as well. So we work on the oral language aspect, and if you can talk about it, you can write about it, and they get drawn into telling their stories and describing what's going on in the build that they've created.
And what were some of the memories that you told us about from your marae?
When you're in a marae, it feels like you're always loved and have friends.
The pilot programs were really successful. Once the professional development had been completed, we talked as a staff and we did collaborative planning together to make sure that all areas of the curriculum were covered. So Lego was introduced through themes or inquiry learning.
My classroom uses the Lego a lot for maths.
We learn about like angles and shapes with the Lego. Make descriptive writing by describing the minifigures.
Kids couldn't find the perimeter of shapes like when they were drawn, but when they made it, they found it easier.
Our whānau are extremely important, and this was a collaborative decision with them also. They were consulted in the process because we didn't want parents just to think we were just playing. There was purpose behind our structured play. We held a number of school events, a school Lego exhibition where parents were invited to come along and see children's work.
I programmed this chest so the motor would open it. It was on a loop. It could like keep closing and opening.
And the best thing about it is because it mostly has color inside and everybody can use that. And Lego is not something that you can keep to yourself, but you can share with other people as well.
So that parents were hugely involved and really supported the program, so much so that they wanted the Lego bricks too.
I think it's amazing for whānau. Everyone would be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, me and Bella are doing this build. Or showing them what stage we're at after starting our Trafalgar Square. So just, I guess, starting those conversations. What is it? It's building communication through Lego.
Lego was a good tool to use because the kids were already using it at school, so they're familiar with it, and then most parents grew up with Lego as well. So it was something for them to do together at home. Most of the time kids were going home and going on social media or, I don't know, watching Netflix, and it wasn't something that they could do together, so this was kind of like an even playing field for them. Or if not, it gave the opportunity for children to actually take the lead for once, which was quite unique.
It's actually teaching me. I was so busy doing my actual role and my job that I didn't realise. I was physically present, but not present what she actually needed. And that's what this program's kind of helped establish.
It brought me and my mum closer and we got to hang out more.
Our ultimate goal as an outcome of this would be to put Lego in homes. To put Lego in the homes means there is always a play activity. There is always a way to do maths and reading and writing, and for families to have a well-being activity.
You won.
The evidence has shown us that we lifted in every year level, we lifted the data, and there was a rise in all areas across the school. And in some areas, up to 100% of all of our students were then achieving, and that was just through the integration of Lego as motivations for their writing.
So we went from a one-sentence story to 2 pages worth of written language, which is a huge achievement. Oral language, children were communicating, talking, using different vocabulary.
I can make people connect together to be friends again.
What a great word!